Ashe Collective, welcome to Nesia Star Tarot. We'll get started with these messages today on this beautiful Friday morning. First cut, I see Queen of Swords with the Empress. That gives me a lot of focusing on self-care, boundaries, being in a mode of receiving, allowing things to come to you naturally. That's also someone seeing you almost in a certain regal state, regal light. Someone looking at your value. First card out we have is, I want to call this the Knight of Swords. So this is fast-paced communication coming in. Someone moving very quickly. Someone maybe getting the urge to wife someone up with the Empress and the Death, the transformation. So a change to a relationship, some information may be coming in regarding that. Getting a lot of children energy or children vibes, like taking care of someone. It may be an unexpected or something happens very quickly. Yeah, with judgment here, where you have to make a judgment call to now be someone's caregiver. Just saw Four of Swords. It's giving me bed rest, someone on bed rest, or just needing a lot of rest. Someone can be mentally exhausted, physically exhausted, that kind of thing. Let's see. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm stuck here because okay. So this is giving me Knight of Swords, but Wands as well, right? This is the Wands card, whereas this one is the Knight of Pentacles. He's also wielding his sword. So again, a lot of communication. So I was saying quickly, I would think I was feeling the fire energy off this card, but something came down. Someone came in and slowed everything down. So this may have been a piece of information or something physical coming in and literally stopping. This is almost like a tree in the road, where now you have to take a detour. Someone was coming in with information and something stopped them, or someone stopped them. I feel like it was something physical, something like a fork in the road, but literally a tree. Something that's hard to move. Someone isn't willing to budge on something here. Especially with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like it's a part of the destiny or the karma. Maybe it's the karmic wheel stopping. There's a stop here to this progression or to this movement. Because maybe there's some karma that's at play, or some karma that needs to be resolved first before you can continue on your journey. Yeah. Yo, look at all these knights showing up. So this is the Knight of Cups. So an apology. We have the Temperance with the Magician. Balancing out emotions, balancing out that will, karma. Because someone's manifesting, or someone's intentions are... I almost feel like somebody's getting put into check. Someone's being checked right here on their temper or their emotions, even how they heal is what I want to say. Maybe how they heal a certain situation. But this is wanting to use your power to change something or to create something. A circumstance, change the circumstance, create a new circumstance even. I feel like you may have gotten a reading. This could be the reading, but I feel like there was a reading that's been very influential over you. I almost want to say you have to heal, change of perspective here with the Hangman at the bottom. Maybe you have to change the way you look at something, because you might have seen something as being like too fast-paced, too quick, and then it all slowed down, and now you have to balance yourself or realign even, because your goals and your wishes are still here, and you're still capable of doing whatever this is that you set your mind to or set your vision on. But I just feel like you have a fork in the road here, or there's a karmic lesson that still needs to be, the Truth of Swords, with the Hangman at the bottom again. You need to see a different perspective of something when it comes to emotions, an emotional imbalance, something physically changing your emotions. So something in the physical came in and turned the trajectory of where you thought you were headed. And it almost like you thought your goals or your wishes or your dreams were destroyed by this thing, but instead it actually brought balance. Like it's all part of the universe's way of like balancing out temperance, it's the angel's assistance in a situation where it's almost like a pouring out of emotions or pouring out of a cup. You're having to balance. You may have too much of one thing and not enough of another. So you have to pour out something so that you have more room to receive in a balanced way or an equal way. Something isn't equal or balanced. 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It may be causing conflict or anger. I keep getting a lot of anger with the Wands energy. Sun's coming out. So you did receive clarity though. I feel like even clarity came in to wash over the emotions too, because it's like once there was understanding, that there was no longer confusion or anger or like doubt, because I feel like temperance, that angel came in to balance out the doubt that you had, that maybe you weren't getting your wishes or what you wanted. But the clarity, I'm also seeing, this is looking like a lion to me, so it's giving me the strength card. This is Leo energy, again with the fire. So like a courage to continue on, but the lion's also needing to be tamed. So courage to tame an emotion, an action even. Maybe courage to take action when you feel like your emotions are being drawn out, with the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So that is someone wanting to make an emotional offer. We have the 6 of Cups, the Tower, 7 of Wands. So clarity over love, clarity over like wearing your heart on your sleeve, clarity over these emotions that you've been having, clarity over like it is mutual, it's reciprocal. Like there's 2 cups here. You're still sharing 2 cups. I feel like one person may have been holding both of the cups at one point in time, and that may have caused this Tower moment. But due to the Tower moment, I feel like it gave you more insight of why you were manifesting to begin with, why you were wishing for certain things to happen, why you had certain goals. The Tower came in to remove all the things that weren't in alignment with these cups, with these wishes, with these emotions. I almost feel like the emotions were like a metal detector, meaning you were seeking out specific things. 7 of Wands is here. I feel like there is an energy here of being protective over children, protective over the home, protective over like having boundaries when it comes to certain things. not willing to move or be budged on maybe your own boundaries, maybe because of your past, maybe because of like you're now getting clarity over things that have taken place in the past, especially when it comes to relationships and why certain relationships were removed, so that it could create more balance or temper anger, temper issues, temper the way you looked at something or someone. Why the Six of Cups in the Tower, Divine Spirit? King of Wands. Someone really wanted to take action on something. And I feel like the universe, that's why I had to slow down. It's like the remembrance of the past. It reminded you, like, you've already gone this route before. Like, I feel like you've already taken this road and you knew that there was a stump in it or a tree or some sort of blockage. And it's like your own will, your own passion it's like to charge through the rubble. You're charging through rubble to get to your goals, to get to that destination of what you saw your future being. But at the same time, you have to work with the universe because there has to be balance and in karma. I feel like your contract, I'm getting, it allows for certain things to take place, but also it's like if you have certain upheavals, certain upsides, you also have to balance them out with the downsides. So this is like taking the good with the bad is the energy I'm getting, and the clarity behind like its protection. Even like your bads won't be as bad as you assume, and your goods will be, I feel like because I want to say your goods won't be as good as you assume they were, but that's because they're going to be better. So this is allowing like space or room for things to be better. Wow, they both matured. So we have, I believe this is like the Knight in this deck, right? So we had the Knight of, to start, the Knight of Wands, who is now transformed, that death, right? Making better judgment calls is going to allow this transformation. So he transformed into a king, and then now we have the Knight of Pentacles transforming into a king as well. So that could be a fire, earth energy, a lot of growth, a lot of inspiration through passion to now make physical changes in your reality. You may have had trying times. Some sort of tower came down. Something happened unexpectedly that caused like defensiveness, I even want to say. It may be something to do with the ego, dealing with different egos. But yeah, you knew the whole time with the High Priestess being here. So that's giving me the energy, and then the Ten of Pentacles. So like something was hidden from you, but you got clarity about it, and I feel like you knew it the whole time. I feel like you knew you were gonna go through this challenge. You knew something was gonna be challenging. You knew that you were wow. Yeah. King and the Queen of Pentacles. Look at how they're staring each other down though. Holy shit. With the World, it was actually upside down. So a cycle hasn't ended when it comes to this King and Queen of Pentacles. This is a husband and a wife. With the World. So this is completion too. So something's not completed. Someone maybe even doesn't feel completed. And look at how she's pointing. So wow, it's like she's blaming him, and then on the flip side, she's pointing away from him, right? And they're looking away from each other. Someone, This is giving me the energy you knew something was taking place, but somebody, like, it was like a game of no, it was them, no, it was them. Like, someone wants to point fingers instead of, like, and it's giving me the feminine energy is pointing fingers instead of receiving the blame for something is what I want to get. Like, this is this gives me husband and wife vibes, right? They're the same suit, the masculine and feminine. So this is again bringing in stability. These are both like they have their home, they have their kingdom, their finances together. So when I say together, and then with this at the bottom of the deck, the 10 of Pentacles, it's all together. So like this is cohabitation, this is like joint bank accounts, this is like really intertwining lifetimes, especially with the 6 of Cups here. I feel like there's some sort of entanglement that's been going on for lifetimes. Like this is a part of the karmic will here, or it was almost destined for these two to come together. But I feel like the issue is like in the physical plane, the passion's there, but something's being like a stick in the road, especially because it's not allowing a cycle, a karmic cycle to end. Like it's almost like staying on a ride, like at a roller coaster. You choose to stay on the ride because it's bringing you some sort of emotional fulfillment. But at the same time, the more you waste time on that one ride, you're not going to get to experience the full park. And it's funny, I'm in Florida, you know, going to all these different amusement parks and theme parks and such. So that's actually pretty funny and pretty relevant. But a cycle here in terms of like how the world, maybe how you look at the world, how the world views you. I feel like you're almost in a defensive state of wanting to hide your confidence, wanting to hide your wishes, your goals, even what is emotionally fulfilling to you or for you, because of like clarity that you've received as far as a past that maybe you've had, someone else has had. But like there's a really magnetic relationship that is changing the course of how someone views the world. Like this is I want to say monumental, but this is matrimonial, marriage. It's marriage. You're moving towards matrimony, but the passion, the physical plane, you have to realign. That's what the Tower is, because something's gonna suddenly change the course of like, this could be somebody that have been wearing their heart on their sleeves too and waiting to balance out their emotions, and then suddenly someone comes in to say that they're just as attracted to you, if not more so. Like someone views you as the one, and you know this. It may be hidden from you. I feel like there's a veil here, because it's like almost you could be going through so much stuff that you're defensive over this energy or towards this energy. But it's the defensiveness is coming to an end. Neither one of you wants this cycle or wants this relationship to end. So you have to continue to work with the universe to balance and manifest your dreams and your goals. Get into alignment. And the sun being so powerful, I feel like spend more time out in the sun. It's going to bring you a lot of answers when it comes to this Tower. Because I don't feel like the Tower is hiding itself. I feel like the Tower is just waiting for the right timing. It's waiting for you to receive so that the world can be right side up. It can come to a completion or an ending. I feel like someone may be in fear of this. They may be in fear that they have found their partner and their partner reflects them. Like literally, it's like looking in a mirror here. They're doing the same thing. They're in the same position. They're even looking at each other. It's like almost an amazement. Like, how could you be the one? Or how could you be so much like me? Or how could you... How could you be my prize is what I'm getting. Like, I don't know. I'm getting a prize energy. Like someone views you as their prize or you are the prize. But I also get the energy of when you spend so much time staring at each other, it's almost hard to look away. Like, I get the energy of like not wanting to look away or not wanting to turn your back to something. But they're both right side up, so they're definitely staring into each other's eyes. He has an apple to offer as well, so he's offering nourishment. Someone might also really like to eat apples. She has a couple apples already in front of her, but I feel like he's bringing substance. Like, it's almost like bringing in a different variety of life, something that you're not used to, something that you haven't seen before or like received, experienced. This is new experiences coming in to clarify or brighten your day. Just as simple as that. Don't be so defensive or so shut off that like you're shutting yourself off from the world. But I feel like even if you were to try to do that, Temperance is going to come in and bring this tower down on you. Right now, it's over the king. The masculine energy in this relationship is experiencing a tower. So continue to manifest with positive energy. What you want for your future. What you want for the future of your loved ones. Because I feel like you pouring out your cups is also what's helping others. So don't forget to be the gatekeeper, the wisdom, the insight. There's power that you hold, there's knowledge that you hold, and I feel like it's unique to you. And that's part of what the world needs. The longer you're being defensive about holding this energy in, the world's not receiving it. So remember to shine brightly, collective. We all need it. Ashe. And thank you for joining me here at Nesia Star Tarot. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And I will talk to you all another time. Be kind to yourselves and each other. Bye.